I'm blessed and I have everything, and I'm very happy for it.
These are my grandparents, Graciela and Rodolfo PITTALUGA Sr. They took the biggest risk of their lives when they fled their home in Cuba and came to the United States. If Rodolfo did not leave, the Cuban government was going to kill him. My grandfather had been put on a hit list of the Cuban government because he had been a member of the American Army. 2 days before the Bay of Pigs invasion, my great-grandfather was notified that his son was on a hit list. The next day, the Brazilian consulate got my grandfather out of the country.
Through one of the consulate generals, we were able to come to the United States.
2 months later, my grandmother and father, who was an infant, joined him.
The sad part of this was when Rudy was born and we came to this country. I do remember that I wanted to give him so many things and we couldn't afford it. I do remember that we bought the first pair of shoes for Rudy for his first birthday. And I do remember that I did cry because I wanted to give him things and I couldn't. But I always told him, even when I knew that he could not understand what I was saying, I always kept telling him, Rudy, don't worry, someday you will have a lot of shoes, you're going to be very successful.
My father went on to become an attorney, and my grandparents give credit to his success because of what this country has to offer.
This is a great country of opportunities for everybody that wants to make. But you have to have to make.
My grandparents are now retired and live in Miami, Florida, where they live close to their 2 sons and their 4 granddaughters. They just celebrated their 50th Thanksgiving in the U.S. Rodolfo has recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. Graciela has now dedicated herself to taking care of him all on her own. Reporting in Miami, Florida for WEBN News, I am Bianca PITTALUGA.